Hello, and welcome to the HackMatrix stream. Let's go check out the Discord. Discord. General. Do I know what that logo is? Nope. Christmas wreath. I do not use Snap. Off topic. I've seen this one, I think. Chat rate. What does that mean? I see no chat. Okay. I think yesterday I was working on like an asset manager for multiplayer. And I also wanted to get the server up on AWS because it's fast. Although I only have one CPU. I may want to launch one with two CPUs so that way it's easier for me to come on. It's not my IM username. That's probably why it's not logging in correctly. Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. Sign in using this. Please let me sign in. Okay. I can use an authenticator app. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to scan a QR code, but I don't want you guys to see the QR code, so I need to make the camera invisible. Then I can show the QR code, and I can scan the QR code. Okay, and then I'm typing in the codes. I have to wait for 2 consecutive codes, so 1 moment. Whoa, that was loud. One moment. I have to wait for the second code to load. Okay. Cool. I have registered multi-factor, so I will turn the video back on. And there we are. And we are back. Okay. So this instance is free tier. And I'm wondering if I stop the instance, if I can change its type. And it's likely that I can't. I don't need the instance state here. What I should do is ask Claude, hi, can I change AWS instance type for a pre-existing instance? Okay. Using the console. I don't want to use AWS. CLI. Instances, I stop. Instance settings. Go to instance settings. Okay. Okay, so I need it 2 vCPUs. That's really what I want. So what is this? This is a T2. Okay, so what is a T2 small? A T2 small is not what I want. I just need a simple instance with 2 CPUs. T3 medium, burstable. T3A medium. Let's look at the pricing. I don't want free tier. I want EC2 compute. Pricing. Details. So a T2 burstable performance. Burst of. Okay, OBS is still here. Let's see if there are any comments. I don't think there are. No comments, no viewers. 2 views. Okay, so let's look at this. Burstable. Was it a T2? Oh, a T3. Yeah, this is a single CPU. Oh, a T2 medium. So what's the difference between a T2A medium? Okay, how do I get pricing on this? T3A medium. All right, so we have T3A medium is 5 cents an hour. For the on-demand Linux pricing is 3.7 cents an hour. It is not free tier eligible. I think that's probably okay. 3 cents an hour, 3.6. Let's see how much it costs a day. So that's 24 multiplied by 0.0376. So we are looking at roughly $1 a day. So $30 a month. I'm willing to pay $30 a month. Let's change it. Let's go. Okay, so now I think I can start the instance again. Yep. I think I need to go to Projects, Atlantis Cybernetica. Here we are. Okay. Code name Atlantis Cybernetica. I don't know if that's what the actual game name is going to be yet. Okay, so this instance should be running now. So let's boot up Alacrity. Hopefully I don't even need this. But maybe I do. Ah, shit. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, this thing is still initializing. I wonder if the DNS changed. Or the, yeah. So this will now be SSH I HackMatrix ECS.pem Ubuntu at this. Okay, so that changed. Probably when it rebooted, I'm not sure. Okay, so now if I run htop, I have 2 CPUs. So I hope that means that now if I come up here and go to actually, if I ls, I should already have HackMatrix, and so I can just make. So let's do screen. Okay, and so now I can make, and now I'm going to detach and run htop. And there we go. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Technically, I think I could have launched 2 free tiers and had one as a build server, but it's kind of impossible when I have, a single CPU just running full blast on a build, and, I don't have any other way to monitor it. So this way I have a CPU to monitor and a CPU to build. So that's good. So while that is building, I think there is like maybe a domain name that I want to associate with this, like HackRPG. But I'll have to log into my name registrar. I don't really want to do that at the moment. So I don't really like logging into things on stream. And my name, domain name registry does not have two-factor authentication. So, oh, it looks like it's done compiling. That's nice. Oh, got it. So I need to go back to HackMatrix, and I need to init the submodules. How do I download submodules after cloning a project? I've already done that. Okay, this is what I want. So this is now number 1, and this is now number 2. Okay, so let's clone that into Tracy. Sorry about the whistle. That's probably not great in your ears. Okay, so now I can make and back out and htop. And there we are, but it put the load on CPU number 1 now. Technically, I could pass -J for, I believe, that would allow me to look at the cores. Hello, Christmas wreath. That's around 37 if you have it up and running the whole time. Do you happen to have an old computer? Piracy is wonderful. Yeah, I do have, I think I have 2 old computers here. But I don't have a static IP address, so I'd have to use reverse DNS. Not something I want to do. So I'll just use this IPv4 that they gave me. Okay, so while that runs, I shall do something else. So I was producing an asset manager last time I was on stream. Maybe I can take a look at that. I managed to get the package build working. The install's not great per se, but I think it works. It doesn't copy the HackMatrix data where it needs to. So technically this will not work until I get an asset manager. But once I get an asset manager, I wasn't super happy with the xinit config where you have to cd into HackMatrix and then it has to load things relative to HackMatrix. It would be nice if I can just lay down the binary and then it installs the binary and you can just run it. And then it uses a client to go fetch everything. The HackMatrix itself creates its own directory. It will download all the assets from, whatever URL it's supposed to download from. download the database and get everything initialized and all of that. So I think that's what I really want to do to get this thing working as an RPG. So with that, whoops, that's a good segue into the asset manager. So the asset manager has this asset registry, and then it has so it has an asset registry, and it has that's it. Well, no, it has an ignore file too. So I'm ignoring some objects. So assets, this is the Python file, and so I can go ahead and show you how it works. Okay, so asset list. So that's the first thing. So it lists all of the objects that are going to get synced. Then there is asset update, which will go and look for changes. And then it will sync up the changes. I think I could do something like rsync, but I kind of want like ignore lists and maybe like levels, or there are different ways to group these, and I'm not sure if just using plain rsync is the right way to go. And then I can do asset add, and then let's add an asset, and then I can delete one. So like design. Oh, that's actually okay. So like I can say asset add design design.md, and so then I can say asset list grep design. Oh, asset list grep design, and then it will. Oh, yeah, that's. Okay, yeah, it's a completely separate asset. So there's a key called objs, and it has files. I'm not exactly sure. So apparently that's like the asset is now named as a directory. I'm not sure if I like how it did that. Then there's asset design that I added. Then I think there's probably asset. Okay, so there is no remove. And so if I want to remove, I need to add a CLI argument. Okay, so then this will just be cli.command, and then click.argument. So this will be the name. Okay. Def delete name stir, and then this will be registry equals asset registry. So I create it, and then regis dot remove asset name, like so. And then I can say asset help, and it should exist now. Okay, so this is delete an asset by name, like so, and then I can say asset delete, well, asset help see it now has the comment in there, and then asset delete design, asset list, and the design is no longer in there. Okay, so I think that is pretty good. I do wish all of these assets were named like objs dot. So then I can go into the asset lib and open up the registry and just copy all of that and then go up to here and go into Claude and so I can now paste this and say so this adds a folder as a single asset. What I really want is to have an asset name that is folder name dot as file name or something like that. Oh, I think OBS died. Nope, OBS is still alive. Okay. So every individual file should be a listable asset that can be deleted and whatever. Okay. And so it's going to go blah, 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 blah. And give me what I want. Cloudflare tunnels. You should run Proxmox on one of those. Yeah, I might want to. Let's take a look at the... It's still cranking away. It takes a long time. This should definitely be number 3, so it should be 1, 2, 3, and actually I think it might need to be 4. So let's go say that this is 3, and then this is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay. Is there no remove asset? There's update. Yo, I'm not seeing delete asset. Yo, dummy. Yo, dummy. You are forgetting some methods. Okay, and so what I will do to test this is I will just delete the asset file. Okay, I think this is good. Oh, damn. May have to add a package config install or something. Okay, so it just needs to link now. It's the server it's building. Oh, I guess that was the client. This is the server. Okay, boot server. Okay, so now let's see. So we have boot server running at minimal CPU. So that is good. So now I'm going to I think I might go to my DNS and just add a new record so that way I can point to the server. The reason why I want to add a DNS is because I believe that if I go to multiplayer and try to like paste a if I try to paste a DNS name, IPv4 DNS, whatever, it almost certainly is going to break. Yeah. Classic. I don't even think I can eliminate any of this. Like, I think I'll have to restart HackMatrix to fix this. It's frozen. What a pain. I have no idea why it does this. Okay, so that's what happens when you paste. It just breaks. It's unfortunate because now I have to exit this, come up here, kill all of this after I check Discord. I think that's where I post. Oh, that's you? You made that? Oh, you didn't make that. This one else. When I ran Ubuntu, I manually ripped off as much as I could. Okay, so I am going to get rid of all this. And that as well. Let's go take a look, see if I can remember what I was doing here. Okay, so I believe I need to go back into Claude, but I'll just go ahead and delete this for now. And I will reboot. Okay. Then I will come back up here after I increase my speed a bit. Okay. OBS. Okay. Let's get back into SSH. Okay, there is the server still booted, and I'll just run htop so we can monitor that as people or as I connect. Okay, so I think what I want to do is open up Chromium, and I'm probably going to get rid of this here for a moment. So I'll talk to you guys, but I'm turning this dark so that way I can log into my DNS or my host stuff. So let me try to do that. Verification code. Go grab that. Okay, very close. CE. Okay. And now, whoops, now I can reactivate all of that. And so you can watch me manage my DNS here. Okay, so advanced DNS, I think. It is an A record. Let's see if I can actually make an A record. So this is AWS console, which I should already be signed into. And EC2, is there an IP address I can use? Just a static IP. Private IP address, public. What fucking type of IP address is that? It's a 3 dot? That's weird. That is weird. Okay, so now I believe I can do this. Get rid of the F. Save all changes. Automatic TTL. Okay. And so now, where is Alacrity? So I want to ping HackRPG.com. And so right now it's still pinging the Linode. So that it'll be ping that for a while. Let's ping ourselves. It's unfortunate. Manping. So is this pinging only DNS, or can I ping? So it may indicate something is broken. Atlantis Cybernetica. Can I ping an IP address or just a DNS? Bro, I don't want a Python script. Jeez. I think I can just ping. Pretty sure I've done ping 8.8.8. So it's weird that I can't ping my IP address. Yeah, okay. Okay, so guys, you have my IP address. Look at this right there. It tells you exactly where I'm at. Where is it? There it is. You have my public IP. For some reason, I don't think that public IP address is actually legit. What is the DNS record required to map a domain name to an A record? No, I don't. No. Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Awesome screenshot, apparently. No. No, I want to map a domain name to that. Dummy. Can I use in a CNAME? Okay. Can I just use HackRPG.com? Wait, it actually, what the fuck? How did it know the IP? Did I paste the IP in here? Oh, okay, it says the IP. Fine, I'll do this, but I can't ping it. I don't know why I can't ping that. I can do an A record. It's just that, like, I can't ping that. So it's kind of concerning. I need to open up YouTube. Maybe chat has something to say about why I can't ping that. Yeah, I was joking about the IP stuff. We can still see it changes to DNS records. Could take a couple of minutes. Yeah, I definitely know that, but I should be able to ping the IP address. Yeah, I don't think someone would do something, but my insecurities would never allow me to open up anything network related on stream. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have a dynamic IP. I don't think this thing is open to, like, I don't think I have any like ports open on my router. I'm not super concerned. And yeah, I use a dynamic IP. So live in a big city called Washington, D.C. Yeah, let's everyone try to SSH to my machine. That's actually not a great idea. Okay. Make it a little more secure, huh? I should turn off password stuff. Password SSH. I don't even know if I have an SSH daemon on this thing. I guess I could port sniff with nmap, but it's whatever. Yeah. SSH into my machine. I wonder how I can monitor for that. I'm watching you. Anyways, let's see what I'm doing. Okay, so my DNS now mapped to that, which I still can't ping. I wonder if I can SSH to that. So I'm going to exit this, and so instead of trying to SSH to this, I'm going to try to SSH to Ubuntu at this. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm happy with that. Oh, I just don't have like a ping server or whatever. It's just not responding to pings. How strange. Okay. So let's try to do this, but now it's HackRPG.com. Okay. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Host identification has changed. Vim known hosts. I don't know if that's a sensitive file. I don't think it is. I think those are public. Doesn't matter now, though. Hey, do you guys want me to cap this? Huh? Let's be very careful. All right, let's give. Oh, I already know that. That's good. I want to SSH into HackRPG.com. Yep. Boom. Okay. Quite nice. htop. Exactly what I expect. Cool. All right. Now let's see what happens when I add a client. So this is HackRPG.com. server 1234 connect. Okay, so that should connect, and it's not. Don't know why. Definitely should have connected though. So I'm going to close this. Oh, I know why it's not connecting. I think I need to map. I think I need like Nginx or something. Or I need to I need to expose port 1234 to I think I can just create a server on 1234. I believe I'm doing that on the host, not localhost. But let me just check. Source multiplayer, server.cpp creates at an address, HackMatrix.com. What is, okay, so the address gets passed in enet address. What is this address? Host enet ini, port. Enet ini is public. So I think I just need to add a security group. Or change my security group. So where is that? I go to security. I go to my launch wizard 2. I edit inbound rules. I add a new rule, custom TCP 1234, CIDR block public, save. Okay, so that should now allow access. So let's try that. Okay. Whoops, that was an accident. Although I do want to get close enough to this so I can see the spike when I connect. Okay, let's see if I can connect now. Still not wanting to connect. Let's see if there are any logs coming out of the... Okay, that's as it should be, I guess. So do I have to restart the instance after I do this? Oh, duh. We're not operating on TCP. It's not TCP, it's custom UDP. Okay. Let's try that again. Connect. Ooh, there we go. Just had to get the gateway set up properly. Wow. Boots, look at that. Look how bad that is. Look how bad that is. It is maxing out my server. Very badly coded server. I think the client is just spamming this as fast as it possibly can. So, you know. All right, let me disconnect. Boop. Come on. Doesn't take that long. Okay, and let's see if the... Look at that, system resources are still live. It's probably still trying to process all of the packets. The server is completely just taking up everything. So screen R, kill it, reboot it. htop. Well, at least we know like kind of what's wrong. I mean, with the server, it's badly coded, so let's fix that. Let's look at the comments on this stream, see what's going on. I'm gonna get a VPN first so you can't SSH into my machine. That was only the public keys, yeah. Yeah, I think it was. I think that's the fingerprint. I think there is the like authorized host or something like that, which is it's still a public key. So Cloudflare tunnel. I don't believe they can serve other ports. 80.443. No, I think it can serve any port. So you just have to play around with the security group. I'm actually super surprised how easy that was. Like usually I have to set up like a Nginx sort of thing, and I don't have to do that. It's just my C++ code just opens up a port. It's visible to the public because of this VPN thing, or VPS. I think that's VPS, is that what it says? VPC. Virtual Private Cloud, I guess. Don't check HackRPG's SSH logs. Yeah. I mean, if you think you can SSH, you have to have, I believe, the security of a EC2 instance. It doesn't use like password or anything. It's literally just that PEM file, which I guess you don't have access to. I would hope you don't have access to, but go ahead, HackRPG's server if you can, I guess. Maybe it's kind of the point of the server. At the end of the RPG, you gain root access to the server and you can kill it if you want, but because you logged so much time into the server, you just decide you're not going to. That's actually what I think that like our spiritual evolution is. Like I think the supreme beings of the the universe could probably destroy the universe, but they're like, it took me a long time to get here. I'm not going to do that. At least that's my mythos. Okay, so let's take a look at the server code and the client code. See if we can, I don't know, make it such that like my CPU like drops down to like 2% or something. I think it's possible. So I guess the first thing to do is to look at the source client or source multiplayer. Let's just open this up. So I think I will have two windows, one for the client and the other for the server. Okay, so the client connects, and then the client polls if it's connected. And then it okay, so the polling is for the broadcast. So every time it broadcasts, broadcast player update, it sends a UDP broadcast packet that then is able to read the position of all the players in the game. Obviously, that's going to have to change once like there are thousands of players. Like it's going to have to be based on region visible players, but okay. So then there is the send player, and so this is being spammed. Okay, so let's see how it's being spammed. So to do that, I'll back out here, go to the source, and then I will ACK for send player. So it should give me the definition and the usage. There it is in the engine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I don't think the engine should determine. I don't think it should be the engine that determines or encapsulates the notion of how frequently we want to send updates. And so I think that should be done here. And so the client, I think the send player, the client needs a new function called should send. And so it should be like if it's connected and should send, or yeah, I guess should send is decent. Okay, then we'll send. Okay. And then we will need something like last sent time or just sent packet or something. Just sent packet. Okay. Cool. Just sent player packet. Okay. Time for the include, and this will be multiplayer. Client. Okay, so this is void bool should send void just sent player packet. Okay. So now I can implement these. Bool. Client should send player packet. Okay. So we need some state. So I guess the first bit of state is the last packet sent time. So this should be I think I want to import glfw for this. See if there are any comments now that I'm over here. You need a faster way to travel between windows in HackMatrix. I don't know. I think this is fast. Like, and the thing is like there's flop. So if I press flop is controlled with 0 and 9. So if I press 9 like 5 times, or let's say 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's super floppy, or not floppy. I mean, it's instant. So it can be as fast or as slow as you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just press the 0 key, and so now it's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're back to the normal speed. I think my debounce is a little aggressive. What am I programming? I'm programming an MMO-RPG server. Technically, it still works. If you go back to like maybe 10 minutes ago, you will see that my server, this is the EC2 instance. This is my MMO server. You can see it running. It's called boot server. That's the program. Okay, hopefully the stream is still live. Good, it's still live. OBS crashed. It was not great. But we're back. Okay, so if I were to open up the multiplayer and I press connect, what will happen is the multiplayer server will just get fully inundated with it'll just way too many packets will show up because this machine will send packets at its FPS. So it's sending 300 UDP packets to the server per second. Not ideal. So right now I'm changing that. That's what I'm programming. Read, write, and Rust, yeah. Got excited when I see programming, then I saw C++, yeah. Okay. So I want to go into the Atlantis Cybernetica project, and then I want to do something. What do I want to do? I want to write some code that sets, where's my, okay, there it is. I want that to be set to 1. And then this to be set to 3, 2, 3, like that. And then this to be set to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so actually, just show me how to use glfw to get system time for a timer, or for last X thing happened time. Oh, glfw get time? Okay. What was that? glfw get time. Okay, let's look at the camera. And we need just that. Whoops. And then it's a double. Okay. Thank you, eShell. Last update. Update every. The fuck? Wait, so I've already added this stuff and I just haven't actually used it? That's hilarious. Last update. Update every. Okay. Wow. I was on the right track. I just didn't do it yet. Okay, so if last update plus get glfw get time, or actually it should be the time minus the last update. Wait, so it's the current time, the last update, and then so it's this minus last update is greater than or equal to update every, then that's what we return. So this is just return this. Okay. Technically, in the should send player packet, if it returns true, something I could do is just bake in the update, just say last update is equal to this current time, but it kind of breaks, like you shouldn't have, I forget what you call this. There's in Lisp, there's a name for a thing. It starts with a P that means it's a function, a predicate. It's a predicate. Your predicates, which return true or false, should not update state. So that's why I have the other function just sent player packet. So void just sent client just sent player packet, and then so I can just say last update is equal to glfw get time. I don't really care that this time and this time are like slightly different. It doesn't matter to me. Cool. So the glfw get time minus last update is greater than update every. Time has elapsed. We return true, then we set the last update. I think that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is I do not want 20 FPS. Actually, what type of FPS do I want for the player? Actually, I think 20 might be good. So let's do 20. That actually might be good. And we can benchmark to see how bad it is. Okay, so now I will go here and make and look at the stream chat. How much do the background assets slow things down? Is there a giant mountain or something and you are not affected? The background assets, yeah, they don't really slow much down. I mean, the tries on the water is like pretty significant. Hold on, let me speed up so I can fly around here. Okay, that's better. But the tries like on this thing, like if you look at the back of this thing, I mean, it's nothing. Like, the mesher for this is Magic Voxel. They do a pretty good job. So like, I mean, the tries here are just nothing. The tries here are like a little bad, but not like super bad. And I have a NVIDIA 3070, so it's definitely not bad. Okay, so this is made. Let me make sure that the, I'm moving way too fast now. Okay, that's better. Cool, so I'm going to have to restart this, but let me just go ahead and close out all my windows, including this. And this, let's take a look. Sick project, thank you, MTB. I'll go ahead and just delete all of this. I will not need this anymore, and time to reboot. Let me speed myself up about 4. Okay. Okay, first thing, I'm going to pkill OBS and reboot it as quick as possible. So, 1 moment. Okay. The next thing is, let's open up Chromium so we can see the chat. Okay, and then now that I'm up here, Alacrity. That should be 4. I'm going to move that to 1. 3 should be moved to 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. cd ... ssh so I can access that PEM file eventually. Actually, I will edit the config at the moment. So vim config. So this host name is now HackMatrix.com. SSH HackMatrix.com now. What the fuck? Oh. I'm dumb. Okay, let's open up HTOP. And now for the moment I have been waiting for. Let me slow down a bit. It's hard to get into a good place where I can see this thing spike. All right, let's connect and see if I spike everything. HackRPG.com. I really need to turn off movement controls when I'm typing in this thing. That's like one of the most annoying bugs in HackMatrix. All right, connect. I'm connected. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. No, look how bad that is. I mean, it's still just absolutely maxing. How do I do this in a? I mean, 20 FPS is just too much, apparently. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure my code works. Screen R. I'm actually going to disconnect. Reboot the server. Okay, and so that should be back to normal, and so okay, so I'm going to reopen the client and just verify that this is doing what I expect it to do. So I send player. If I should send player packet, then I send it. Let me just make sure that this is correct. So I get the time. So this time is going to be the largest number that is possible for this equation. I subtract a slightly smaller number to get a number of seconds or milliseconds, and then I do an update every. GLFW get time, larger VPS for sufficient code. I thought of everything. Yeah, I'd much rather have efficient code. I mean, like I think sending like 300 packets a second is not a smart idea. Like, it's just not. And now it's sending 20 if this code is correct, and I think it is. So should send player packets greater than. Yeah, I think that's right. What I was going to check though is GLFW get time. So this returns in seconds. Okay. So then 1 divided by 20 is what it should be. So maybe let's just update every like I think 5 a second's probably decent. Maybe. And if it's not, maybe I'm just like not thinking this through correctly. There could be a way to like scale it up with like velocity or something. Like right here, I'm not moving, so it shouldn't be sending any packets, ideally. So let's send it every 5 now. Okay, so that's exactly what needs to happen. The engine could see the header file for the wrong thing. Basically, if it didn't recompile the engine, I'd have to clear out the engine and add it as a dependency, because the engine does depend on the client's header. But I think that's fine. So let's see what 5 does. Okay. pkill. Okay, stream is back. Technically, I don't need Chromium open right now, so I'll just open up Alacrity. SSH HackRPG.com. HTOP. Okay, boot server is running, so let's try to connect to it again. HackRPG.com. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect. Okay, I am connected at 5 FPS. Ooh, very nice. Look at that. Look at that. We're at 5 FPS and I'm connected. It's exactly what it should be. Perfect. All right. So I think that is probably good. Hey, Christmas wreath. Do you have access to HackMatrix at the moment? Because it would be nice to test this. I think last time we were overloading the server, but now I think I'll be able to see you perfectly in 5 FPS. All right, adios, FZip. Good talking with you. Does anyone want to try multiplayer? I have greatly improved the server, and I think it can handle multiple players in real time. Click multiplayer in the engine GUI, upper left. HackRPG.com for the server name, for the port. And this was, is that today or yesterday? Or 2 days ago or something? Oh, today. Okay. Trying to build it right now. Cool. If you have any problems, let me know and I will help you out. Or you can hop in the Discord. Nice. I just drastically improved the server, so it should work well now. No lag. But you will move at 5 FPS on my screen. Will increase if I can improve the server. I'm super happy with what I have just done here. I think I can probably work on the asset manager because you're not going to load into the exact world that I'm going to. Harrison D'Ambrosio. The compilation might take some time depending on the type of machine you have. It's compiling with the highest level, I guess, O flag. And I don't know, there's a lot of stuff in it, so it might take some time. But okay, so back to the asset management stuff. Now that I have the server running smoothly. So that, let's just open up Claude and then go to my projects, Atlanta Cybernetica. Okay, and then where's Emacs? I think this will be set to 4. That should be set to 2. That should be set to 3. And then number 5 should be set to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So for the asset manager, that will be HackRPG asset. And I believe I just made some changes to the asset registry. Okay, so it's this. So I'll just copy this and go to number 1. Oh man, I have to oh no, what? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I can just add it to the project. Nice. Okay. So this should be the advanced version, which allows me to track assets in a directory individually. So to use this, I need to rm.assetRegistry.json and then asset add objs. Okay. Asset list. Nice. Okay. That is exactly what I wanted. Very good, Claude. Okay. Is this under Git? I need. Wait, what was I just thinking about? Oh. Okay, so let's try this again. Good. I don't think this has a remote. Yeah, there is no remote. That is fine. There's no remote because it's mostly just assets, which is why I'm building a custom asset manager. Trying to build that now, TT, never mind, got Tracy. Okay, good. I actually should add something to the README, I think, for that. Because I just looked up how to do this. HackMatrix, README, Tracy, where is this? Where's the Tracy? Submodule. Uh, oh, oh, sorry. Don't um, don't try to connect to the don't try to connect to it yet. The multiplayer. Let me. I need you to recompile it with the new multiplayer changes. Improve. Don't bork the server. There you go. Okay. What is going on? Oh, okay. It needed to re-establish that fingerprint. Okay, that should be good. So now just recompile with that. Harrison D'Ambrosio. It shouldn't take too long because you'll just recompile the engine and the client. But if you don't, what's going to happen is you will absolutely spam the shit out of my server at 300 FPS or whatever your machine's capable of. So. So what I think I may do now is, right now HackMatrix is loading everything from its own folder. I think what I want to do is have some type of initialization where if the .hackmatrix or .hackrpg or whatever that folder doesn't exist, it creates it, and then it reaches out to the asset manager, maybe. So there'll need to be some sort of asset manager that runs on the server. And the asset manager will it reaches out to the asset manager and downloads everything into the .hackmatrix folder or something. Thinking is probably what needs to happen. Right now, you will load into a smaller world that is not the current world that I have. It's just a small cave. So. But you'll at least be able to walk around in a world, and I'll see you in multiplayer stream. I could probably try to connect from another machine. That might actually be cool. I'll have to recompile the code. I don't... I think I could probably do that. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. I was thinking of using my personal or my work laptop, which has my work hardware, or it's my personal hardware. I brought my own laptop, but I would be using company resources because it is running an operating system that my company installed. So it's probably not wise to do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I do want to think more about this this asset architecture. So I have an asset manager that allows me to upload assets, or I haven't even started uploading the assets yet. I think I'm maybe making it too complex with this asset manager. Last night I was just kind of playing around when I was like doing my chill stream, no chat or whatever, and I just made this like Python asset manager, but it seems a little too complex. Like it's just, I don't know. And that's just for the upload, and it's not even uploading yet. It's just like doing hashing and stuff. Maybe I should just rsync stuff to the server, and then it can just download the stuff from the server. Like it just reaches out to HackRPG. It looks for a slash. I don't know. I mean, I could even put it into another, EC2 instance if I wanted to. I must have built Tracy wrong. I can't find Tracy client.cpp. I'm not sure you need Tracy client CPP. It's going to be real. Let me look at the make file. Okay, I guess you do need Tracy client CPP. You shouldn't have had to build it. Did you do the? It's a submodule. Tracy's a submodule, so you're not supposed to build it. What you're supposed to do is I added this to the README, but you're supposed to you have to clone it into the project itself. Maybe you did. I don't know. If you don't have that public file, you probably didn't. So what you have to do is you just go into HackMatrix and you just run this. Get some module update in it, and it will clone it into thing. And if I go to Tracy, oh, that's not me. I think this is it. So they have a, where is this? Server, I believe. Let's see what my code references it as. Tracy public, Tracy client. Tracy public, Tracy client. So it will clone it in, it'll just be there. Yeah, no problem. That actually just gives people like a lot of heartache, unfortunately. I may, okay, cool. Think you built it, cool. But yeah, that gives people a lot of heartache. I should probably just add it to the make file, and like, I don't know, just try to get some module in it, and if it, you can just bypass it, I guess. Let's see what happens if I try to run that when it already exists. It'll probably just give me some type of error or something. Yeah, that's nothing. So I think what I'll do so it has all of these dependencies. Makes all of these dependencies. I'll just call this Tracy. Oh, this is HackRPG. Let's see. Make RM matrix. Oh boy. Teleported it down here. I hate that it does that. I wonder. I wonder if that actually works. That might put me in a bad state. Make rmmatrix make. So I think that's going to complain. I need to make Tracy. Tracy's up to date. rm rf Tracy. ls make. Okay, so it does do a git submodule in it, and it doesn't complain, and it automatically puts that into. Okay, cool. Whoops. Yeah, I guess Harrison D'Ambrosio. It's like kind of difficult to launch. So in the repository, it tells you how, but I launch from xinit, and so you have to do this. You cd into the directory, and then you just exec matrix. You can also just exec something like Terminator or some, window, some terminal, and then you can manually run these commands, but I just do it in my xinit rc. If you run something like gdm, which I do at work, you will need to switch to a TTY. So that would be Control-Alt F4 or something. And then once you're in a TTY, you can create that xinit rc and then run startx. So I'm launching, starts from a TTY. Cool. Yeah, if you want to try multiplayer, you press, so to do multiplayer, you start off in a world where you're in a small cave and you just press F, and then you click this down arrow, and then you fill it out as you see here, HackRPG.com for the address, 1234 for the port, press connect, and you should appear somewhere like down here. And then if you just walk out of the cave, I should see you in my world. You'll see an empty thing. You'll just see empty space, but I should be able to see you in my world. And then that will encourage me to get the asset manager working. What is this? This is Tracy will no longer be a problem. Okay, so I'll push that. Whoops. Okay. And actually, I don't want this to be Tracy. I just want this to be submodules. Oh, actually, I think it needs to be Tracy. Because it will detect that folder is not there and then run it. So, okay. It's unable to open the database file. That's not great. Database file is this. It should exist. It should be able to open that. I still think it's hard-coded. I'm not sure. I believe it is. From source, I think that would be the engine. Let's say I think that would actually be maybe in the registry here. the component registry. Vim source. The persister. No. What is that called? Oh, I think it might be entity.h. Entity registry, which I think is an entity. So vim source entity. /db matrix db. Okay, yeah, so if you need to cd into the folder and exec from the path, and if you don't cd into the folder, this relation or this relative path won't work. But the db is definitely lsdb, it's definitely there. And maybe it won't, maybe it's not like reading it properly, but oh, you got it. Nice. Okay. So you're in. Have you connected? The f is a GCC, and what internal temperature must it be to be safe to eat? What? Okay, Harrison D'Ambrosio, are you able to connect to multiplayer? That's what I really want to know. Got the manager open. Okay. So you mean this right here? When I tried to press escape to use the oh, you don't press escape to use the mouse. You press F to use the mouse. Hopefully I saved the stream. I think I did. I'll have to actually reconnect to the server. And when I do, we'll probably see. Oh gosh. Okay. So I think the stream was saved. I'm not 100% sure. For some reason I can't open Chromium. Come on, open Chromium. Why isn't it not opening Chromium? Let me see if I can connect to the server. Like, why can't I kill this? Chromium is acting weird. Let me see from my phone if I can still see the chat, or still see the stream, because it may have crashed, but OBS, oh, I have to pkill OBS, pkill, okay, there we go, we're streaming. Let me check the stream manually on my phone. Shit, I think it died. Nope, I think I'm live. I'm live. Good. Nope, I think I'm live. Okay. HTOP time. I'm ready for multiplayer. Okay. Let me connect to multiplayer myself. So HackRPG. Let me restart the server real quick before you do multiplayer, because there is my dead carcass in the it just like leaves a dead thing there. So let me SSH screen R. Whoop, that is not what I wanted. Screen R. Screen R. Oh, it's segfaulted. How interesting. Not sure why. HackRPG.com. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then connect. Okay. So I have connected, and it's segfaulting. Why is it segfaulting? What did I change yesterday? I don't think I changed anything. Hmm. Let me print the connection here. So this is the connect. I'm not going to output your IP, just the player ID. std indel. Not sure why it's segfaulting like that. I'm hacked, kid, yeah. How would one launch daemon? You press V, Harrison D'Ambrosio. Oh, you got your terminal in C. Nice. And then you can press window 1 and window 2 to navigate. So that's this. That's how you navigate. Window or super 1, super 2, and then like if I'm like on super 3 and I'm like, ah, shit, I wish this was my primary. I can go window shift 1 or super shift 1, and now it's at 1, and the thing that was at 1 is now at 3. That's how you do that. So let's try just running it from here. Tools, deploy tools, boot server. So before I detach, let me now try to connect. Okay, now I'm connected. So we should have multiplayer working now. If you connect Harrison D'Ambrosio now, if you are to go to the multiplayer and type in HackRPG.com 1234, press connect. I will see. Oh no, I got a seg fault. That was probably you. Man, I don't know why it's seg faulting like this. Let me try this again. It may be seg faulting because it's like maybe it's not sending the like round trip packet or something correctly. Okay, so I'm connecting again, and there are two connections. Free Tcache. What is that? So I'm going to disconnect first and then reboot the server. And then there's a connection. Because I was able to get Christmas wreath working in multiplayer. So right now I rebooted the server and only I'm connected. Matrix is tweaking out. Yeah. You may have to reboot the matrix. It's sort of buggy, and the server keeps seg faulting. A double free, like I don't know why that's happening. I'll be right back. Stream, I think maybe dead. Nope, it's live. Okay. It still only says there's one connection, so. Not exactly sure what's going on with that. And that connection is me. I can press connect, and are you sure you're changing the port? And if it just freezes, that means you're not actually connecting. By the way. I believe I'm still connected. Because I believe that is my ID right there. Okay. It's really weird that that's the case. I'm on university Wi-Fi. They could be they could be blocking the 1234 port, but they usually don't block outgoing ports. I'm going to try from another machine. I'm booting up right now. I'm going to see if I can get multiplayer to work. I just want to see what the new client looks like. So let's see if I can connect here. Okay, does it segfault? Oh, I'm getting the same problem you're getting, so there's definitely a problem. Okay, so I have one connection. Let's see if I can establish a second connection. Nope, it segfaults. Okay, the moment that someone else tries to connect, it segfaults. So that's not great. Well, I'm sorry, Harrison D'Ambrosio. I'm going to have to figure out why it's segfaulting like it is. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is. I'll try to resolve it here though, because I really do actually want to get this working. It was working literally just the other day, so we'll see why it segfaults, I guess. Okay, so I have connected, and there is this, okay, BT. Let's see what's going on. Main pull loop, unreliable commands. So it's double freeing something. When's the last time I've pulled this? Just the client has changed, it looks like. So that's not it. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Harrison D'Ambrosio. Please do. And hopefully it will. Hopefully we'll have a MMO soon enough. I had this working, so it should be good soon. I mean, it's not like the code is like massively buggy or anything. There's just like some weird race condition or something. I'm not sure. I really like this rotation that it does, where it looks directly at the ground when I switch from Emacs to OBS. All right, let's look at this server and see if I can do anything different. So it's doing a double free. It's probably because I've like changed things around here. So the receive, it gets the player event, update event. It sends an update, and then it destroys the packet. What was it that it said was the issue here? So I come here and I try to connect, and it connects, and then sigabort bt pull loop 104. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so it's like trying to like destroy that packet multiple times. What if I just get rid of the destroy? What if I just let it leak packets? I wonder if that breaks. It might actually just clean it up. I'm not sure. Just leak packets. See what happens there. Local changes, git diff. What local changes? Oh, the print, git stash, git pull, make. Yeah, so it should remake the server, I think. So it's building matrix, but it needs to build the server. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's try that again. Boot server. Run, and I'll disconnect first. It's going to take forever and then connect. Okay, that's, nope, there it is. Unaligned chunk detected. BT again. Okay, so this time it's 81. So we create an event. So what is it complaining about in that? It's going to crash. It's going to crash HackMatrix because Chromium's messed up. How long have I been streaming? Okay, I think I'm going to stop the live stream. I think it's been going for 2 hours. So, you know, it's Seg's fault. I apologize that you couldn't connect, but I am going to work on this tomorrow. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do, and I'll just dive into the GDB here and figure out why like malloc and all of that. And maybe the way that I refactored the code, because I did do a refactor recently, where I'm passing. I don't think it should cause a problem, but I'm like passing references to, like I pass a reference to the event here, and I get an update, and then I pass a reference to the update here. What is the update? The update is I create. Oh, that's the issue. No, that's not the issue. I create a player update, which is a struct, and then it just returns a struct, and so it should just copy the struct, and it does. So I have a struct, the player update, and then it passes the update in as a reference, I believe. Broadcast player update. Creates a packet. So it's doing a mem copy. I'm not sure if doing a mem copy of a reference is a good idea. Like, do I mem copy out of the, I do a reinterpret cast. I think doing packet data, I think that should work. Already exists. What? Okay, let's go to I mean, if it compiles, I'm guessing that it's not the issue. Maybe there's an outgoing issue. Like it probably doesn't. Does it allow out out everything for a VPC? I mean, it might, but I'm not entirely sure. Outbound rules, all. Okay, that's what I expected. Okay, let's rerun GDB and I'll try to connect again. Oops, okay. Okay, so there's a sig abort again. Every time I connect. Let's just paste this into Claude. Okay, so there is that, and then I need to grab the server code. What? I'm not sure I should just delete the data like that. Maybe after I broadcast it. I don't know if this works. Here's the first thing it says that might be wrong. Prove thread management. So we create a server, we start the server, we run a poll loop. Server start. And so it creates a thread. Then it detaches, and then it runs the poll loop. Poll thread. Oh, it's running 2 fucking poll loops? That's why it's doing a fucking double free. Fixed it! Okay, I don't know what bullshit this is, but I'm just going to do a get stash. It's running 2 fucking poll loops. Let me just verify that that's the case. I think it's true though. So if I go to boot server, it says poll loop. A singular poll loop. Not what it should do. It was probably getting so much data so fast that it didn't give a shit. It could handle 2 poll loops. 2 threads, 2 poll loops. It just didn't give a shit. It didn't double freaks, didn't double grab. I don't know what I'm talking about. But now with 2 poll loops, it's grabbing the same data. I don't know what's going on, but this start detaches a thread and then lets the thread run. And so I think in the, what detaches it. So what do I have to do? I have to like wait the pull thread maybe? Like, is that what I have to do? I think I fixed it though. At least I know the issue. How, when I have a detached C++ thread, you know what? I'm just going to put a fucking while true, or while true sleep. while true, sleep there. Okay. I believe I just fucking fixed it. Oh, I need to make, what? Did I just crash OBS? Nope, still alive. Deploy tools, boot server, make. So it's going to rebuild the boot server. And we'll GDB, I will run, I will disconnect, I will reconnect. No crash, fuck yeah. All right, I will disconnect. I will reconnect. Based, I see myself. I think. I'm wondering if the shit, okay, so it's not maxed, that's good. Ah, there I am. There he is, nice. Or that's, okay. I mean, it's a little, 5 FPS is like not great for the client, but it's a little laggy, but it works at least. I mean, 20 FPS would be nice if I could get that to work. Or I could slow the guy down. That might help. There we go. It's a little better. Okay, well, multiplayer works now. If anybody's on that wants to do multiplayer. Multiplayer works now. Harrison D'Ambrosio. If you're still on, multiplayer works. If you're not, that's fine. For some reason, when I look directly at this character, it glitches out, which is hilarious to me. Okay, so I think I'm going to change the client a bit. So that way, I think I want to try getting that 20 FPS now. See if I can make that happen. Because it's a little laggy. It's a little just like glitchy, you know. So to do that, it is in the include. It would be the multiplayer client. Oops. Okay, and so now this is going to be 20. And so I need to push that. All right. Okay, so I'm going to remake. Okay, and then I will reboot everything once that gets made. Okay, so now let's, okay, I want to use SSH so I can htop to see what happens to the server when I try to connect to it. HackRPG.com 1234. It may just be that the client I was using was old somehow. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Okay, so now we're at 20 FPS. So let me connect here as well. Okay, cool. And so now I believe character should be visible. Yeah, there we go. I think 20 FPS is probably a good rate. I mean, that's not so bad, right? Running through my VPS, that's actually great. I could probably increase it to 60 to be honest, but I think 20 is good enough, at least for now. Okay, so this is running through the HackRPG server. So pretty much anybody that connects, if you're like in the United States, it's highly likely that it would be this real time. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's Lee Surge render bound issues. He asks. It's a culling problem. I've added I've added a object culler, and it's just like you can see that it happens like if I'm at a distance. Like sometimes I can get some of these objects to cull. Like it's just kind of it's messed up slightly. I'm not sure why. I'll have to add something to fix it, but I'm definitely incredibly happy with what has happened with this server, though. guy should be like right here, but for some reason it's not broadcasting its position. So it's still a little buggy. There's some stuff to work out, but overall I'm happy. Okay, I am going to take a screenshot and then I'll probably change the I'll change the title. Actually, I should probably spawn a window here. Neofetch. Okay, and I will upload that. See if I can actually spawn Chromium here. It looks like I can, and then it crashes. Strange. Okay, I do think I am going to end the stream now. I've got everything I want, so let's see if I can do that from my phone. I might not be able to. I might have to do it through... Yeah, it looks like I'll have to do it through Chromium. See if I can exit HackMatrix without it rebooting. Apparently I can't. I'm not even sure if I can end stream. I'll just do the standard p-kill technique. I'll p-kill OBS.